a crypto mining operation in Venezuela that hosted more than 35,000 ASICs. That was about 2.1 Bitcoins per day. We had a capacity of 150 megawatts. It was a huge operation. That's where Bryan helped me out a lot, because we managed to make a partnership with Binance. We managed to represent Binance in the country, and this is something that I'm very proud of. We also created the first exchange in Venezuela that had a crypto card program, and I think the only crypto card program that has ever been in the country. Third card in the whole of Latam by MasterCard. So yeah, we managed to have around 300,000 users and thousands of cards, hundreds of thousands of cards too. We were just a great operator in the country until the government decided not for us to be anymore. So I'm gonna talk to you really quick. I know you've been here long, so I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible to tell you what the plans are for the exchange. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be operating it for you. I'm gonna be making it very compliant, very transparent, and I'm gonna make sure that I think one of the most important things is gonna make sure that all the profits are split between the company, obviously, and you guys as an ecosystem. You guys gonna get half of it. So the goal is to give half of the profits of the exchange back to the community as the tree grows. One of the products that we have that is really exciting is the liquid staking. A really good percentage of yield there, and the top thing there in there is that you guys can get your money out anytime, not like any other exchange that you have to lock it up. I mean your funds, you have to lock up your funds. Here you can just take them out anytime. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna be managing risk, fund separation. Your funds are gonna be set aside and gonna be very conservative in the way we run things. Transparency first, that's one of the goals. And as we build Aurum, we want to build it for you. We want to make sure everything stays on the same roof. You guys trade, you guys make your investments, but you also bring them over, you buy your BTC, and you don't have to go anywhere else. And if you want to trade, you trade here, you do your futures, you do your staking, and then you use the Aurum card to spend your money. Ultra competitive fees, and as I said, the fees will go back to you. Thank you very much, guys. I hope I'm not taking too long, and yeah, thank you for the welcoming. Cheers.
Thank you, brother. It's exciting to be here with you. Can't wait to build this with you. I've been working with Leo for over 6 years, and I gotta say he's one of the best operators that I've ever worked with. And so just can't be more thrilled to have him on board, have him as part of the team, and announce him. So without further ado, and I know we're running a little bit over time here, but I want to give this gentleman all the time he needs, because this is another person that I helped to recruit into the Aurum corporate team. And again, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our new network development officer, Mr. Shane Morand. Shane, it's great to see you. It was great to be here with you in Dubai at the event. Wonderful to meet your lovely wife, and just couldn't be more thrilled to be doing this alongside you, buddy. So I'll turn the mic over to you, and thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, Bryan. I'm fired up, man. I'm excited. And I got to say, Bryan Benson and Ahmad Zen and the entire corporate team that put that event on, I'm sure I'm with the 600 people that also qualified to be there. What a first-class event, number one. That was just absolutely phenomenal. I came to later find out that the hotel, the Palazzo Versace, is one of the top 10 hotels in all of Dubai, which is really amazing. So thank you so much for the again first class event, and really I'm excited. I'm excited to grow, as Bryan has already been through this with his experience with Binance. He's seen a company go from nothing to billions and billions of dollars in a very short time, from on the technical side, and he was in the background doing all the complicated stuff. And at the same time, I've done the same on the networking side, where in 2008 I created a marketing concept and took a company company from just two of us, just with an idea, no money, no financing, and we were able to, with a product, generate over $1 billion in combined sales in a short 5-year window, which is insane. But it didn't happen by accident, right? There's certain things that went into place on purpose to create that. In 55 countries around the world, 2.2 million families that have been impacted. And again, we're talking about an actual physical product that had to be licensed in every country, and all the hassles that go along with that, and take an order, ship that order to the person, make sure everyone was getting paid. But it was amazing. So what I'm going to bring, and I just want to remind everyone, I'm sure you've heard this many times, but you're going to hear it again, and you're going to hear it again over and over, and that is, I'm going to start off with the vision. What is the vision of Aurum? That was my first question. Hey, Bryan, what's your vision? And the answer is real simple. It's to create 1,000 new millionaires who are not millionaires right now. And because of the way Aurum is structured, and because of the way Aurum is set up, it allows an average individual to get in with as little as $100 and start having their money work harder for them than they work for it, right? So there's no ceiling, there's no limits. We don't have to leave anybody behind. So our mission, and my mission, I hope yours, is to help find those 1,000 volunteers who are hungry, who are teachable, to become one of the next 1,000 millionaires. Now, I don't have a camera on everyone, but seriously, play along with me. Put your hand up for real if you want to become one of those volunteers. If you'd like to volunteer to become one of Bryan's and one of Aurum's next 1,000 millionaires, or even put a 1 into the chat to see how many of the almost 1,000 people who are in the room here would want to do that, right? And so in order to do this, in order to accomplish this, we're going to need certain things put in place. And in order to build this billion, and the billion is just a floor. I mean, that's not the ceiling. The billion is when we say, okay, now we've launched, right? Now we've launched. The company has been practicing. Aurum has been practicing. The institutional side is up and running, no problem. But the networking side has been in pre-launch, and already several millionaires have been created. But day one was on Saturday. All right, day one. So if you're here, if you're new, if you're just getting started, you could not pick a better place, right? Because we're just getting started. And so in order to create this $1 billion energy, this $1 billion movement, this 1,000 millionaires, we need $1 billion concept. And we need to move to a big business model. I didn't say a complicated business model, a big business model. And so and I'm going to give you something, and I'm going to say it a couple times really quick. But if you have a pen and a piece of paper, I want you to write this down, because this is the strategy. This is what we're going to do to help create this flow that's going to move a bigger, better, faster, stronger. It's going to help you build a bigger, better, stronger team in less time. And that is this. If you have a pen, write this down. We're going to create a few simple actions, okay? A few simple actions that can be duplicated by a large group of people, okay? That can be duplicated by a large group of people over a consistent period of time. Meaning the actions that we're going to create are so simple that when people hear what these actions are, they're going to say, I could do that. I can do that, and I can keep doing it. I can keep doing it. I can keep doing it, right? And I got to tell you, the question of the whole weekend that I heard, I'm always listening to questions, right? Always listening to questions. I believe it was by Tommy, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe I am. But it was this question is this, and I want you to write this question down. Are you happy with your bank? Right? Are you happy with your bank? Right? And I've asked that question since I've heard this to about a dozen people, and not one person said, yeah, I'm really happy with my bank. All right. And so that's a really simple, easy question to remember that anybody can ask, right? Anybody can ask and have fun with that. So what I'm going to do, and what we're going to be announcing very, very shortly here, is we're going to do a weekly call, and it's being called the Aurum Zone 1 call. And why are we calling it Zone 1? Because in Zone 1, that's where all the money is. All the money. So people say, where's the money? How do we make the money? Well, the money is in the product. So if someone just gets involved and they start using the bot, they're going to, as a customer, they're going to start earning an ROI as fast as 24 hours later. But I'm talking to you, you're probably on this call because you want to make big money. You want to become one of those millionaires. And how to do that in a shorter period of time is you want to stay in zone 1. And the call that I'm going to be starting next week, we'll give you the details, just watch for it. It's called Aurum Zone 1, and it's where all the money is. If you want to know where the money is, if you want to know how to make the money, join that call and watch out. And Bryan had mentioned something, but again, write this down, Aurum Flow. All right, we're going to take this concept of creating a few simple actions that can be duplicated by a large group of people over a consistent period of time, and we're going to use this amazing technology. Now, I didn't build the technology. This is Bryan and his genius team that put this together, right? But when I saw it, I went, oh my God, this is going to, again, it's going to be like a rabbit farm on a hormone diet. That's how quick you're going to grow your organization, right? And so again, we're in search of 1,000 new millionaires. We're looking for volunteers. And if you want to level up, I'm just going to leave you with this. Everyone needs to level up. If we want to hit that $1 billion quickly, we want to level up. Everyone's just got to step up a little bit more, be a little bit more hungry, be a little bit more teachable. When you see something that's working, jump in and start doing it, start taking those actions. But I want you to visualize just for a second, and don't put it in the chat, but write it down on a piece of paper or think about this number to yourself. And that is this: how much money do you expect to earn from Aurum by December 31st, 2026? So when this year is ended, do you have a number? Have you thought of it? Maybe for some people it's 1,000. For some people it's 10,000. Others are going to want to make 100,000 or even more. But what is your number? If you've ever thought about it, what would it be? Right? And I want you to think about that number. And just for a second, now double that number, whatever the number was. And if you're participating, you just went into shock, double that number, and now double it one more time. All right, now you've got a number, and that's your number. That's the number you want to focus on. And what we want to do is put the plan together for everyone, or the system together, so that whatever your number is, you can achieve it bigger, better, faster, and stronger. And so with that, I'm excited to be here. I can't wait. Watch for the announcement that's going to come out. It's called the Zone 1, Aurum Zone 1 call. And why is that? Because that's where the money is. That's where all the money is. All right, with that, thank you, Bryan. Thank you, Ahmed, for everything that you've done for this company. It's just amazing. I am impressed, and I'm also fired up to be here, and I can't wait to meet.
Welcome home, chump. Welcome home, chump. Rocket.
Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Shane. And I gotta say, that's an amazing, not only name for what you're gonna do, but the way that it folds into what we've launched with the Aurum Flow. And we work on this long before we even knew Shane, right? And so I think it's just a testament to what we're building, that it has aligned perfectly. But there's one thing that you said that stuck with me there, and I gotta repeat it, man. You said like a rabbit farm on a hormone diet? Is that what you said?
When you just imagine, man, how fast a rabbit farm, if you put them on a hormone diet, how fast those rabbits will duplicate, right? That's what I wanted. That's what I'm visualizing. That's what's going to happen. But in order to do that, we need the big business model. We need to keep it simple, and we need to not leave anybody behind, all right? And nobody gets left behind. And so I predict the big income earners, the big income earners are going to surprise. Maybe it's going to be a stay-at-home mom that she just stumbled. Someone asked her, "Hey, you happy with your bank?" And she just got started, followed the system. She's hungry, she's teachable, and I'm excited about what's gonna. Just like you with Binance, Bryan, I've seen this before, and I'm going, man, Aurum is set up perfectly, and it's day one was on Saturday. I'm fired up.
Well, it's contagious, and it even comes through the computer screen here at me. So thank you, brother. I appreciate it very much. And we have a lot of work to do, but it's an exciting time in the business. And so I think we all have such an amazing opportunity here. Let's take advantage of it. Let's do the very best we can. I couldn't be more excited after this weekend. I didn't sleep much, and my feet hurt from walking around, and my smile from about 47,000 selfies that I took. But I would take 47,000 more. That's how fired up I am. And so thank you to all of those of you that came up and said hello to me, that took the time to wait for me over there when I was talking to someone else. It really means a lot to me, because I am a people person. I am a man of the people, and I want to talk to every single one of you. I waited out in the lobby of the Palazzo Versace till there's no one else around to talk to, and then I decided to go to bed. So thank you. Also, I got to say a huge special shout out here. Ahmed, you did an amazing job bringing this team together, bringing this to the network, bringing this to the affiliate program. I just think that we all have to step back and give a round of applause and a thanks to Ahmed, because if it weren't for Ahmed, I wouldn't be here. Shane wouldn't be here. Leo wouldn't be here. All the people that you see in front of you wouldn't be here. And so, my brother, thank you. And I turn it over to you now.
Thank you. Once more again. This is what Aurum been built from the first day. This was the vision, having the best people at the best section, department. All these guys are filling the places properly. I'm super excited personally to listen and to get more knowledge from Shane, of course, from our amazing CEO. I'm excited for Leo for handling our Aurum exchange. Before I leave you guys, I know this call is longer than usual because we had a lot of things to share. Guys, what Mr. Bryan shared, it was amazingly crazy. Our VCs, partnership, the RW, the real world asset. Guys, this is a whole new stage, a new era of Aurum Foundation. Okay? Just to repeat a few things again, please make sure you qualify to the third share pool bonus, which will be distributed in Maldives in the exclusive leadership event from 16 to 19 of April. And that's mean you need to be an Oracle and above before the end of February. Okay? Can't wait to see you next Wednesday. Can't wait to see you if you are available in Dubai. You know, it's always a pleasure having everyone here around. Okay? Let's make 2026 something really extraordinary. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Have a lovely evening. Let's rock it, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.